Hello, welcome to the channel and welcome back to Resurwreck Autos HQ. So guys, today, it's a little bit cold, but we're going to continue with the Fiat 500 on the rear, where we left off from last time, a couple of days ago from this one. I had to bring in my daughter's Focus ST and work on that, so we're back on this one. This will go to the body shop, so yeah, we've still got loads of bits and pieces to do, including the exhaust pipe, which has been sitting down there. Part of it's there, and then part of it's over there as well. That's the back box. So we've got to put that on. Plus, we've got to bleed the brakes, take off the front wheels, bleed the brakes, all four corners. And yeah, basically do as much as we can now before it goes to the body shop. So I'll set you up. Let's get cracking. I think we'll start with, let's get the exhaust on and fitted so I know that's done. So yeah, let's set you up, guys. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys, we are getting there with the exhaust. It's not quite perfect, and I'll explain at the front end in 1 second, but I just want to quickly show you the back first. Obviously, the back box, you've got these hangers, brackets, and they've got obviously rubbers, and then the rubbers go to the brackets that go to the car. These are in exactly the right position where they should be, the brackets that go onto the exhaust. So it's always going to be the ones that are on the car, especially on a rear end hit. Sorry, I've got hiccups there. So I know those two were perfect, but you just saw me in the video. I was just messing around with this one here, which needed to come down a little bit and come over to line up where that bracket was. So I think that's pretty good where it is. You don't, I suppose we ain't going to really know for sure until we get the bumper on, so I can see where the bumper sits around the pipe. But yeah, so that bracket here, that actually goes, that one there goes up and down. That bracket was in an angle like this, so I had to pull it back down. So I think that's kind of where it's going to be, but we've just got to check once we, like I said, once we get the bumper in place. Do you know what I mean? I've got a bracket here, new bracket to go onto that clamp, and then it goes through with on the rubbers all the way to the front. So let me show you what is going on. First of all, I've got to start it. And I've got to be honest, straight away, it's a lot quieter. And obviously we've got exhaust fumes coming out the back, which is what we want, but the front pipe is still a little bit blowy. Let me show you. See it there, just blowing out. So there must be some sort of split there or gap or something that I need to tighten up. But I think what it is, maybe, is that actual bracket here at the front, that needs hitting backwards to close the gap. I'm not quite sure, but definitely blowing from this point here, which is the bracket connector. Like the catalytic, that's the catalytic converter there. It comes down and obviously connects to the pipe, you know. So not perfect, guys, but getting there. slowly we're getting there with this one, but I've got to do a little bit more work on this exhaust, and then I think that's going to be the exhaust pipe side done. So let's get set up. Let's get the exhaust sorted and then we'll move on. So let's do this. Right, okay, guys, just want to quickly cut in here, show you what I've been up to, and let you know how I've been doing. So, right, okay, so what I did was, let me just put that up there. That's it. So, I completely removed the bracket, the new exhaust away from the catalytic part, these two, and then I got a straight edge. Because I wanted to, this, and I had checked this side, it is straight, the new part, but this old part on this side, I wanted to check to make sure that I was getting, I was getting no gaps, because basically that is where it will blow out from if that metal's not straight. So I used this straight edge against the back of this, and I had to tap it a little bit on this bottom corner that way, and that allowed the gap to close. And then that's why now it's good. So I think that's great. We can leave that as it is. The only trouble is with now that I've noticed is we've got a little bit of, oh, let me show you. We've got a little bit of blowing coming from the back. So let me, it's not much, but it's there. Do you know what I mean? It's right here. You can't actually hear it. Maybe it'll as these two metals sort of. I haven't put anything in there. I was going to put some sort of exhaust compound or some sort of thing between those two metals, but I didn't in the end. I just left it to see what had happened. And actually, it's actually settled down now. So it could be. Yeah, I'm not sure really about that now, because he ain't doing it what I thought he was doing it. So I think we are good to leave it like that. Yeah, sounds really good. So yeah, I think, guys, we have done the exhaust part of this car. Let me just turn it off because of the fumes. I've got the door shut because it's a bit cold today. So yeah, what I haven't showed you is the position of that wheel when I've changed this rear axle. It is absolutely spot on there. That is the same. It actually kicks in like that a little bit, not too much, but it does it a little bit from that there. But that is exactly the same position both sides now. So I think by the time you put it on the ground, it'll line itself back up. I think that's the case anyway. So yeah, we can now move on to the brakes again, because I want to bleed the brakes on all four corners. So I'll set you up. Let's get the wheels off and let's start running round each 4 corners of the car, bleeding the brakes out, and topping up the fluid as we do it, just to make sure it's not dropping too much. And then, yeah, we're slowly getting through this car, all the bits and pieces that we need to do on it. But let's keep going, guys. I'll set you up. Let's do this. Right, guys, well, that is all 4 corners bled when it comes to the brakes. Not quite sure how much when it comes to air bubbles was coming out on each corner, but because I was inside doing the pedal whilst it was doing this coming out. So, but it feels so much better. It really does. It feels really good. So yeah, and the handbrake as well is in a really nice position. Let me turn it off. It's a really good handbrake now as well, so we can put that trim back in place down there because I'm happy with that. So yeah, there's a lot of cleaning on this car, a lot of cleaning, but we can put the wheels back on. But before I put the wheels back on, I really want to clean the alloys on the inside and outside. So let's take them outside, then we'll put them back on, and then I'm going to move the car into the middle of the workshop, and then we're going to be doing a little bit of work on the inside. Plus, as well, I want to put this airbox and all that sort of system back in place because that's all off as well. So we can sort that out. So yeah, let's keep going, guys, and let's just see how far we get. Let's do this. Right, okay, guys. Well, as you just saw, been really, really busy cleaning. Still got gloves on. And the reason why I've still got gloves on and why I was doing this is because if you touch these fabrics, these seats, with your bare feet, bare hands, sorry, like even I'm touching a little bit, you can see it's coming through. These get dirty so quick. And I suppose you're wondering, well, why are you cleaning it now when it's got to go to the body shop, the paint shop or whatever? They're not finished with it. Why are you cleaning it? The reason is because it takes 2 or 3 cleans to actually get this colour, this upholstery, this type in a Fiat 500. It takes 2 or 3 times to actually get it clean. So this is only its first clean, guys. We are still going to do it again, no doubt at all. So that is the reason why I'm doing it now, to hit the majority of it, to get it nice and clean. You can see the actual carpet is nice and clean this side. We've still got to do the other side over there. And we've still got to do the door card. As you can see how dirty that one is. And that's what that one was like. So this is pretty good. But again, we've still got to give it another going over. So yeah, I'm only doing its first clean basically. And I've still not finished. But I have run out of time today. So we're going to have to come back to this on Monday and continue what we're doing with the clean. And I think we've got to do some engine work as well. So, and after that, hopefully after Monday, that'll be it. It can go and have the rear end pulled out and straightened and sorted out and repaired. So yeah, like I said, guys, it is the end of today's video because I've just run out of time. It is Friday, so have a great weekend. I have actually got another car on its way on Monday, another project. It is a car and a project that I've bought for someone, so it's a car that's already sold, and it's something that I haven't done before on the channel. I've not done one of these before, so it'd be interesting to see how it goes, what you guys think about it, and should I do more going forward, because this one seems good. So we will see next week with that new project. But for today, that's it, guys. Don't forget, drop me a comment, give the video a thumbs up. I really appreciate all the support, and I'll see you on Monday. Have a great weekend. See you then.